So we are thrilled to be here in Austin, Texas at the relatively new Celis Brewery that's been open about a year. And it's a beautiful place, gorgeous tasting room. And tell us who you are.
I'm Bill Mulroy, president of Celis Brewery.
Awesome, great. And what do you think about the new brewery being open? Is everybody pretty excited about it? Has it generated a lot of buzz?
Excited. What an incredible opportunity to bring this brand back, to bring these products back, to bring these new products to the market. It's incredible, very exciting.
Absolutely, and you've got tons of new things, not just the white and the Grand Cru and the raspberry anymore. So when we get back, we'll run through the little list and talk about all the cool beers you had.
Yes,
You've even got
I'm having one of those new ones right now. This is our new Juicy IPA.
A Celis Juicy IPA.
Yeah.
Who would have believed
it?
that? Right. Very cool. Okay.
Hi, I'm Matt McGinnis, and I've been working with Celis since before they got the name back. I've been very happy to work with Christine and the entire Celis Brewery crew, helping out with their marketing. And man, I just love this raspberry in the morning.
It's good.
Yes, it is.
It's a good brunch beer.
Hi, I'm Alex George. I'm the new marketing manager. I've been with Celis for about 2 months, and this has been such a fun journey the past few months. I got to celebrate the 1 year anniversary of the new brewery opening up, and my palate for beers has just been expanded. So it's been a fun 2 months, and I can't wait to see what's next.
Sounds good. Okay, so we're going to do a little walkthrough. So we're excited. This is going to be awesome.
So welcome into the brewery. 2 years ago, this was a tile store, and we have built it into a brewery. So state-of-the-art equipment. This is a 50-barrel Braucon brew house, full German brew house, and all of our tanks are from either JV Northwest or Newlands. We do have 12 100-barrel fermenters, so 2 brews into 1 fermenter there. And then we have the smaller tanks that we use as kind of a pseudo-pilot system where we can get creative with ingredients or with technique or a process. It's a little bit lower risk, and we can make the pilot runs of the Juicy IPA or the American-style IPA or the Berliner Weiss, and just do single brews.
Right. Very nice. Have you expanded within the year any new tanks, or is this how you started?
We have. When the Pedernales Brewery went out of business, we acquired some of their assets, and that's where we got the small tanks from. And we do have some 80-barrel tanks also. So we can trim the brew length down a little bit to do 40-barrel brews instead of 50s, and 2 brews into an 80. But it gave us some additional capacity. So right now, brewery capacity is at 32,000 brews. You can doing or take a picture to you. Okay. Let me know when you're
okay. Good.
So you'll notice this says Flemish Fox Brewery and Craft Works. Christine Celis started this project several years ago before we had the trademark back for the Celis brand. So the brand had been sold several times since it was purchased by Miller back in 2001, and we didn't get the trademark back until February of 2017. So when this project started, it was Flemish Fox Brewery and Craft Works, and that was her father's nickname in Belgium. So that's the tie back to
the Flemish Fox. Yeah, okay.
So that's why you'll see that branding on some of our equipment. This equipment was purchased before we got the trademark back and got the Celis name back.
Right. Give us a little history of Pierre Celis. Why was he so important, and what did he do?
He is the father of Belgian-style Witbier. That style had gone away in Belgium, and he brought it back in 1965. So they had just stopped making it. It wasn't a style that was being produced anymore, so he brought it back.
And he always loved it since his teenage years. So.
Everybody loved it.
Yeah.
And he knew how to make it.
Yeah, he really did.
Everybody in the community got together with him. They knew he knew how to make it, and they convinced him to start making it again and to start a brewery and make that his career and make that his passion, and that's exactly what he did.
And he passed away a few years ago at a very ripe old age. 2011. And his daughter, Christine, always had a great interest in the brewery and keeping it going and keeping her father's legacy happening. So we're really lucky that she has, and it's finally ended up here.
We are, and that's why we're back. It's her passion for this business, her passion for these beers, and for the legacy that he built. So much so that her daughter works with us now. She's one of our brewers, and she does recipe development, and she's a 3rd generation Celis. So not everybody can say that, and we're very, very fortunate to have the family still involved the way that they are.
And how did they end up in Austin from Belgium?
When Pierre was brewing in Hogarden, he was importing into the United States, and one of his importers was here in Austin. So he would travel to Austin fairly frequently, and he come to love the area and the people. And the water chemistry here was very similar to what he was using in Belgium. So he knew he could replicate the beers here, and that's why he came to Austin.
Right.
Behind me, we have a 2-tank yeast propagation system that we got from Brewtopia as well. We use the Celis proprietary yeast strain that Pierre Celis started using back in 1965. So we have to have the ability to crop up our own yeast and keep it alive and thriving instead of being able to purchase this yeast from either one of the supplier's catalogs because it's not available. So we have to manage our own yeast like a lot of the big breweries do, and that's exactly what we do.
And this is descended from the original strain, actually, that Pierre had years ago?
Yes, it's the same yeast strain that he started using in 1965.
Wow,
It's
very
been in
nice.
cryogenic storage in both in Austin and in Belgium for the last 20 years, and we pulled it out of storage and propped it up and began using it, and it's making terrific beer.
It's very smart. It's in 2 places in case something happens. You don't want to lose it.
Yeah. This is our packaging hall. All of our packaging equipment came from Comax. So really good equipment, really maintains very high quality, and we have the ability to do all package types. So we do cans, bottles, and kegs. And very exciting for our company that we started canning Celis products for the first time ever in March of 2018. So when the company existed in the 90s, we only had bottles and kegs. And now we were able to listen to the consumer, listen to their demands and their wants, and they want cans, so now we're able to give them cans. So very excited for us.
And cans aren't very popular still in Belgium. They love their bottles, but their cans are definitely the most popular packaging now for craft beer in the United States, right?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Yes, they're getting more and more popular.
Definitely.
So we have converted all of our core brands from bottles into cans, and everything new that we're making is going into cans as well.
Okay. So someone can come here and buy all your core beers in cans and take them home and spread them around and enjoy them. Yeah.
You can buy them out at retail.
Okay.
They can't buy them from the brewery, but yes, they can buy them out at retail.
Gotcha.
In
Okay.
bottles, cans, in many locations, and only cans in some locations.
All right.
So right here we have our raspberry fruit ale. This is a Belgian style. The white is the base, and then we add 100% fresh raspberry juice. This is one of our heritage beers from the original brewery here, and we've remade it now. This is the Grand Cru, our Belgian triple. And when you call it a Grand Cru, that means you're using the finest ingredients that there are. It's 8.6%, but it doesn't taste like it. It's very smooth.
Yeah, it does, right.
And it is the original recipe from Pierre in the 1967. And then of course everyone should know that Celis White, our famous Witbier, the Belgian Witbier, and it's back. It started in the 40s and he carried it out, and it tastes exactly the way it did back then. This is one of our newest ones, the Passion Fruit Berliner Sour. It's spectacular. So it's a Berliner Weiss. We sour it, it's a kettle sour for 3 days, and then we add passion fruit juice, so it brings up the tartness, but it's not overpowering. It's a nice baby step into the sour family. And then the Golden Lager. So this is one of our recipes that we brought back from the original Austin brews, and it's a nice balanced lager, very easy, crisp, dry at the end, easy drinking. It hits a lot of different palates for people who like light beers. This is a newer version, our oatmeal stout. So it's creamy and smooth, a little chocolatey, a little roasty, 7.5%, dark and dreamy.
Wow,
And
that
then
sounds
we
good.
have started our IPA journey. So we started off with our Citrus Grandis. It is a East Coast style. We did Azacca and Citra hops. It's a baby step also into the bittering units for people. It's a good step for people who are learning to like IPAs. Juicy, easy drinking. Then we kicked it up a notch with the juicy IPA. So it's 7%. You can't see through it. It tastes like juice. You get a lot of mandarin and mango and an apricot, tropical notes, some pineapple.
Yeah.
And we took this juicy IPA and then we made a Maximus version and we added grapefruit juice. So it makes it juicier, but it's still got that bitter pith to it. So a little bit of bite in there. And
Does that lower the alcohol content with the
it's
juice going in?
7.2.
Oh, wow.
actually.
Okay.
So it upped it 0.2.
Nice.
And then we went with a West Coast, all Pacific Northwest Coast hops, an American IPA. It is aggressively bitter, but it's also very smooth. And it's 7% also, so we kept them right in there in that 7% range.
Fantastic. And this is Teresa. So what's your title? And when people come in, they can just meet you right here, and you can tell them about the beer and give them some taste, right?
Absolutely, yep. I'm the taproom manager, and I coordinate all the events as well.
Very good. Do you have people come in who know the brands and the history and go, oh my goodness, they're shocked that you have all these new modern trendy styles?
Yeah, we get a lot of fans. They come in their old shirts, they come in with their old gadgets, they have memories on their taste buds for the original beers, and most of the time they stick with the originals. So we're getting a new crowd of Celis fans that come in that want to try all of our newer versions, and they don't have a memory, so they start their whole new journey with Celis.
Right, yeah. Very good. Thanks.
My pleasure.
So some very exciting news as we look towards our future is the build out of our beer garden and concert venue, which is under construction as we speak. We're hoping for a grand opening on November 10th with the recreation of the Celis Fest that they had back in the 90s. So we'll have a few different bands and a lot of beer and a lot of people, and it's going to be a great time. But if you look at these renderings and the drawing, you'll see the lot next to us is being converted from just a dirt lot into a beer garden with outdoor seating and indoor seating and a stage and areas for food trucks and a playscape. It's going to be really exciting. This is going to set us apart from really anything that's in the North Austin area. So it's going to make it a destination spot, which is what we're looking for.
It looks beautiful. That's going to be very exciting for a lot of people. All right. Tell us what's happening in all these historic photos here. These are beautiful.
Yeah, the pictures you have behind us are from our archive from our history that started in Belgium. So the picture that you see behind me, this is Pierre Celis when he's 17 years old, working with...
and that's him right there, the little guy, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Working with the people in his community, learning how to brew, and recreating the Belgian Witbier that had gone away. So this is him at 17 years old on his way to the iconic legacy that he had built.
Right. Very
and
nice.
as we move down, this is Pierre Celis at the brewery in Hogarden. This is the open top mash tun that he used in that brewery. So you see him taking a sample and keeping an eye on the mash. So that's a Mura mash tun from I think it's from 1914. So very, very interesting piece of equipment that we have over in our museum next door to us here, and we're going to build out the museum and make it a functioning museum when we do have this piece of equipment, which is just incredible.
That's an impressive idea. When do you think that might be open? Any ideas?
Q3 2019.
Okay. Very good.
Yeah, so about a year away.
It's another reason for people to come out and visit. So
yes. And this picture here is Pierre and Christine when she was about 4 years old. So you see the first two generations of the Celis legacy, and we've got, as I said before, the third generation, Daytona, Christine's daughter, who's one of our brewers and works with us every single day. So in this last picture, this is Pierre doing what Pierre does best. He always said that beer makes friendships, and this is him making friends, raising a glass, and celebrating life.
Very good. Yeah, he was very talented at that. Everyone loved him.
Yes.
And his beer.
Yes.